engineering. Today we're going to do some movements that allow us to connect with our legs. I invite you to explore the movements, follow along with what I'm saying, or as you're moving, if things are feeling like, ooh, I want to try this or that, I invite you to move from what I'm saying and explore what's feeling good or right for you in your body today. So we're going to get started standing, and then we'll make our way down to the floor. So we're going to start with our feet either parallel or in a Pilates V. I usually choose parallel for my body, but choose what's better for you. So this would be parallel, or Pilates V is about a fist width apart between those big toes and heels together. So again, I'm going to do parallel, choose what's better for you. I'm going to roll down toward the floor, allowing the head to hang, bringing your body wherever it feels best. So your hands may be on the floor, they may be along your legs somewhere. And I just invite you to hold this for a moment, breathing in and out, and then make your way back up to standing. And we'll do that a couple more times, breathing in and out, allowing your head to come down, making your way toward the floor. Breathing in and out here, choosing to stay or coming back up. Noticing what it feels like in your body to move in this way. One more time if you'd like. And once you make your way back up to standing, we're going to sit down. So if you want to try to sit down today without using your hands on the floor, cross one leg behind you and sit on down. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see the movement a little bit better on my body. But hands can either be behind you or out in front of you, and then we're going to make our way down to the floor. We're going to go into a little stretch and then some single leg circles. So choose the leg that you would like to start with. I'm going to start with my right leg and reach it up to the ceiling. Bending the knee and stretching my leg up. I might allow my foot to move by pointing and flexing through my foot, my ankle, my toes. Bending and reaching the leg up. You may choose to make circles with your ankle, or you may choose to allow the leg to just go up and down. Both are good. From here, we're going to draw a circle, turning the leg out, take the leg across the body, circle down, out, and up. We're going to do that 2, across 3, down, out, exhale as you lift. Last 2, and last 1. And then we're going to reverse the circle, taking it out, down, across, and up. Sometimes I'll place my opposite hand on my hip to keep it still, or to notice if it's wanting to move. Last 1, inhale, exhale as you lift the leg. Here you might hug the knee in or reach the leg long. Maybe give it a wiggle. We'll change sides. Taking the leg up to the ceiling, bending the knee. You can flex and point. You may choose to make circles with your foot. As I said at the beginning, you may find that as we're going through some movements that other things are coming up that you would want to try. I invite you to go ahead and do that. From here, I'm going to do my single leg circle. So taking the leg across the body, lowering it down, taking it out and up. Inhale, down, out to the side and up. Inhale, down, out, and up. Again. Last time. And then we reverse. We're going out and lifting. Breathe in, exhale as you lift. choosing to hug the leg in or stretch it long, or maybe both. From here, we're going to do a quick bridge. So we're going to moving the pelvis here forward and back, allowing the spine to imprint into the mat, and then extend the spine long, arching and rounding. Here you might choose to stay. You may also choose to lift the pelvis and spine off the mat, peeling your spine up into your bridge and coming back down. Keeping the feet connected to the floor. If you press the feet down, you may feel more of that connection to your glutes and down. Again, breathing in and out. I'm going to continue to move up and down. However, you might choose to stay and hold your bridge. You might choose to come down to stretch. Or you may choose that you want to do some single leg bridging here. We'll stay here for a couple moments, choosing what's best for you. Maybe it's holding, maybe it's continuing to move, maybe it's choosing a single leg bridge. After your next one, we'll come down and transition to the next movement. So I'm going to stretch my legs out long and roll up. You might choose another way to come to sitting. And we're going to lay on our side. So choose the side you'd like to start with, laying all the way down and propping your head up with your hand. You may lay down on your arm, or you might use some kind of ball or pillow under your head. So if you're on a mat, you'll line your body up with the back side of your mat and then bring your feet forward to the front edge of the mat. If you're not on a mat, maybe move your feet forward about 2 or 3 feet. Okay? So we're going to lift the top leg up about hip height, and we're going to do our single leg kick forward. We kick forward, point the toe, stretch the leg back, and repeating this a few times. Kick, kick forward, point and lengthen back. Again. Breathing in and out. Kick and reach. Last one. Then the legs are stacked. The top leg draws a small circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It reverses. 2, 6, 7, 8. Turning the toes up to the ceiling. Flex and lift. Point down. Flex, lift. Point down. Just one more. Flex, lift. Point down. And we're going to do a bicycle. Turning the leg back to parallel. Take it forward. Bend and reach. Forward. Bend and reach. Forward. Bend and reach. And then you reverse. Heel to the bottom, knee forward, stretch out and back. In, out, again. And then the legs are stacked. We're going to bend both knees. Find about a 90-degree angle so the knees are coming right out from your hips. Lift the top knee and foot up and down. Again. Sounds like we're balancing something here on our knee or on our leg. Last 2. And then we'll keep the leg lifted and kick forward. Kick and bend. For 3. And 2. And 1. Bending the knee, take the leg back, a little kick back. The knee's trying to be underneath the hip. 3, 2, 1. Bringing the legs down and together. We'll do clamshells, so moving the heels back. That knee angle is extended a little bit more. Rotating in your hip socket, the knee goes up to the sky and down. And while I say up to the sky, it might not be quite that high. This range of motion really is dependent on your body. We're rotating in the hip socket to bring the knee up and down, and trying to keep the rest of the body pretty quiet or still. I might hear some background noise. Eloise is with me down here. I don't know if she'll make an appearance, but maybe. Couple more clamshells. And then we'll internally rotate so the knees come to touch, and then the heels come to touch. Rotate and rotate. And 2, and 1. And then we're going to keep the leg internally rotated and do a little pulse up, up, up. For 3, 2, 1, and rest. If you want a quick stretch, go ahead and take that, or make your way to the other side. Looking at Eloise over there. Okay, line your body up with the back side of your mat, bringing your feet forward, those couple of feet to the front edge, lifting your reaching your top waist long, and then lifting your top foot up. Okay, so we're going to kick the leg forward, point, and then reach the leg back. Again. Point, back, kick, and reach. Again. Moving through a range that feels right for you. Sometimes, even if I can make it a little bigger, I keep it a little bit smaller to make sure I'm really focusing on connecting to my muscles and to my body, rather than just flinging my body around. Last one. The legs are stacked, the top leg draws its circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you reverse. Bring the leg up, lift and lower. Few times. And then we did a bicycle. Forward bend and reach. Forward heel to bottom and reach. My bottom leg is heavy. It's a little tired from the other side. And we reverse. Heel to bottom, knee out, reach and back. One. Then we bend and find 90 degrees, knees coming out from the hips. Top leg lifts up to hip height, knee comes back, and we press. Oh, going in a different order. 3, 2, 1, and back down. Now we'll lift and lower. Mixing it up on us. Up, down, 2, and 1. Keeping the leg lifted, we'll kick forward and bend. Feeling that connection to the back of my leg. Lower down, we go into clamshells, so extending this angle from your hip a little bit. Feet stay together, rotate in the hip socket, the knee goes up and down. Clamshells here. Keeping that waist fairly still here. Rotating the hip. Sometimes it helps if I place my hand on my hip. Feel what's going on. From here, I'll internally rotate, knees touch. Externally rotate, feet touch. Do that a few times. Internally and externally rotate. Continuing to breathe, inhale and exhale. For 3, and 2, and 1. Keeping it internally rotated, little pulse up. And rest. We'll come to our back for a stretch. You can take a figure 4 stretch, crossing your ankle over your thigh, hugging your knee in, stretching up. Breathe in and out. switching sides as you're ready. And then we'll make our way up to sitting. And we'll actually come to kneeling. So taking one foot forward, hands can start on the hips, and we're going to tuck the pelvis under. So it's not a lean forward right now, but it's a tuck. So if I had a tail, my tail's trying to tuck under between my legs. Right now, my right leg is on the floor. I'm going to reach my right arm up. This helps me extend the stretch up my side. And I can take a slight lean over to the left. You may choose this or something else. And as you're ready, we'll change sides. Bring the other foot forward. A little balance there. Tucking under. Reaching my left arm up because I have my left leg down. And a slight bend. We're going to come to standing. We're going to start we're going to finish how we started with a roll down. So standing in your Pilates V or parallel, letting your head come down, making your way toward the floor. Breathing in and out at the bottom. You might soften your knees. You might choose to walk yourself forward into a plank or into another position. If you're in a plank, you might choose to do a push-up. And then you might walk your way back and roll up. Thank y'all for being here with me today. I'll see you next time.